Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another video from T.W White Sons. Okay, here we are. This is a Mazda CX-5. This is the Sport Nav trim with the 2.2 150 PS diesel engine. This is a manual car, and this is a 63 plate, so this was registered the latter part of 2013. Okay, now this was probably the most popular spec in the CX-5. Obviously we are a Mazda dealer, and I do remember selling these from new. The 150 is probably the better engine, I'd say. Good mix between performance and torque. And because this car was registered before 2017, the road tax is only £30, which I think is fantastic. Obviously after 1st of April 2017, this would then go up to the higher rate of £155. So it's almost like sort of grandfather rights. So I think that's a real big plus point. Now I've done a little walk around the car, and I'll do another one with a commentary. The car is very nice. All the wheels are unmarked, and all the tyres are Toyo, so all the good tyres. That's what the cars came with from new. So the customers kept up with the actual exact spec of the car, the previous customer. So all the tyres and the alloys are in really great condition. All right, and then I'll do you a little tour inside the vehicle. Now with Mazdas of this era, they employ the Sky Active technology. What that is, that's the umbrella which covers Sky Active technology. Is like the body of the car is made to be as light as possible but as strong as possible without compromising safety. The engine, the gearbox are made in a way that makes the car as efficient as possible. So it's really this sort of umbrella that covers the efficiency of the actual Mazda range. And there's different derivatives as it's evolved. We've got now Sky Active G, Sky Active X, etc. So these were the first of the Sky Active cars, and hence why the road tax is so low. I mean, most cars with £30 road tax would have quite small engines. I say this is a 2.2, so you don't compromise performance at all, and they're really economical. So there's a little badge there in case you were wondering what that meant. As I say, that covers the way the car's built to make it as fuel efficient as possible, therefore with low emissions, low road tax, etc. So there's a great big boot, nice good practical shape. These little levers here, if I pull this little one here, that'll go down there. I believe the official name for that is a ski hatch. I don't ski, but I'd certainly use that for DIY. Then that lever there will lower that seat. Now you probably thought, oh, that doesn't go flat, but the headrest is all the way up. So let me put that headrest down, and there you go, it lays almost flat. So really practical, and we can do the same for this side. So lots and lots of room. The car does have a tonneau cover. It's my valeters forgotten to put it back in the car, so it will cover there, and when you're not using it, you can just tuck it away under here. So really practical car. I've driven one of these across Europe. I did sort of 3,000 miles trip across Europe not last Christmas before, and it was very comfy and extremely economical. Really enjoyed it. Okay, pop that back up. So that's how they all go up. So you've got the black leather trim, okay, black door cards, and you've got the keyless entry, so you can open and close the car using the button rather than the key. And you've got electric windows, wing mirrors here, electric seat for the driver. Okay, the slightly later ones, the passenger seat, will also be electric. So this has got two-way here, so that's the backrest there. Then you've got forward, back, you can go down, up, tilt forwards, tilt back, and you've got lumbar there. I don't know if you can see the lumbar, can't really see it there. That operates the lumbar support. Now the car has eye stop, so that's a part of its Sky Active technology. So it will turn the car on and off in traffic when the car's warmed up correctly, the battery's charged fully, etc. So that will save emissions. which is good for the environment and also good for your pocket. So that's the eye stop, but you can switch it off. You've got tyre pressure monitoring system. So if the tyre pressures fall below 4 psi, so if there's if it changes up to 4 psi, if it goes over 4 psi, so say the tyres are set at 34 psi, if one of the tyres fell to 30, it would fire up a light that would come up on the dash, so you could check your tyre pressures. Okay, so that's really, really good, because normally you only check your tyre pressures if your tyre looks flat or soft. TCS, that's your traction control system, so you can turn that off. Don't know why you would, but that's like your stability program, stops the car from wheel spinning, helps you brake as safely as possible. And then AFS, that's your lights, because this car's got xenon lights and they actually turn with the car. You can turn that off, so that's really good. I hate driving older cars now with normal lights, because I feel almost blind in darkness. Right, now I'm going to fire the car up. So you've got keyless entry, so keys are here. Okay, I've got 2 keys for the car. Keys are here. So if the keys in the car on your person, you put the clutch down. Look, if I put the clutch down, it goes green. You press the button and she fires up into life. So nice sound, not a noisy diesel. It's come up potential icy road condition. That's because it's so cold. It really is. 3 degrees. There you go. Now the car's done 32,792 and it has been brilliantly maintained. Anything that needs doing has been done. So it drives without fault. You've got cruise control here. You've got your volume controls here. Trip computer. You've got your lights. So you've got automatic lights on the car. You've also got automatic wipers. And you've got an auto dimming rear view mirror. You've got 3-stage heated seats here. I'm going to put that on because I'm really cold. And you've got climate control here. Okay, I've set it on 22. That's a good temperature for me. You've got your clock there, sat nav, and reverse camera. Okay, now you're spoilt. You've got reverse camera, but you also have, and you might have heard the beep, you've got the beeps as well, and you've got this comes up here. So if you're not in reverse and you're going forward, you can actually it'll actually indicate where the obstacle is coming from, okay, and how close you're getting, because you don't have a front camera. So yeah, that's really, really useful actually. In fact, now we're on private ground, so let me see if I can demonstrate it. Now my colleague's actually waiting for the camera in front of me here. I hope he doesn't move out of the way. I think he's daydreaming. So as I get closer, see his car, look, there you go. It's telling me there's an obstruction coming from the front. As I get closer, now it's coming from that near side corner. Okay, and see, there's his car there. All right, so that's how that works. And let's show you reversing. And it's got these lines as well, which helps you get into spaces. So I say I'm doing this on private ground, so it's nice and safe. See, I can get right into that car parking space there, lining those yellow lines up the best I can with that parking space. Okay, and then as I get closer, you can hear the bleeps. Can you hear that? And it will also come up there. See, the obstruction's coming from square on at the back. All right, and then when it goes to a constant bleep, boop, that's it, that's when you should stop. Okay, now this screen can be operated from here as well to make things as safe as possible. So you've got nav, you've got these quick keys, so nav, phone, etc. But this is also touchscreen. Okay, so it's a really lovely car inside as well. Let me show you, there's no horrible marks. I'm not a smoker, and there's definitely no signs of smoking in this car. These are smokeless cars, they don't have ashtrays, but I know people still smoke. But I can't smell dog, because that's another unpleasant smell in a car, I find. It's difficult to get rid of, but there's no unpleasant odours. Now thank you very much for watching. Any questions, please don't hesitate to call. You can contact us via email, live chat, pick up the phone. Obviously, at this moment in time, with what's going on, it's probably best to phone ahead, as the showrooms are shut. So we are offering click and collect and a delivery service. But any questions, no matter how small or trivial, don't hesitate to ask. And thank you very much for watching our video. Take care. Thank you. Bye bye.